Alright, welcome back to another one of my solo episodes, Regret.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.
I want to talk about regret. I want to not just brush up on it, I want to talk about the whole thing, the understanding of regret and my experience with that. I think, and I can honestly say from my experience as a whole, regret is one of the worst, if not the worst thing you can ever experience. Regret always refers, and I kind of mentioned it before, to that what if, the not knowing. You're never ever gonna know, unless there's a parallel universe or something. You're never gonna know where that decision or you taking that action or doing that move at that specific time would have led you, and that is frightening. That is so scary. Like, that sends shit. I'm shit scared, man. I've always said I've said two things. I'm always scared of regret, thinking what if, and I'm always scared of standing still, going in a few years in the future and saying I'm exactly where I was 5 years ago. That makes me shit scared from the bottom of my core. Like, I have nightmares about that. That's why I work so hard every day to get far from that ever. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about what if. I don't want to think about, should I have done that at this particular moment? No. When I'm in the moment, I act. When I'm in the moment, I act. If I see someone nice, I act. If I think an opportunity is right for me and I want to do something this way, which is obviously legal and everything to do, I will do it. If I have an idea that I really want to produce, I will do it, because time is limited and we never ever know what's going to happen to ourselves, right? Regret is simply years have gone by, 20, 30 years. You look back at how insignificant, how pointless that worry was, and you think to yourself, why didn't I just do that? Like, it can be the smallest of things, and I've kind of touched upon before, like seeing a nice girl, go and say hi. If I'm at a nightclub or something, if I'm getting eyes off you and you're looking at me like that, best believe I'm coming over. No way in hell. I don't care if I'm seeing you across the thing. I have to trek and jump hurdles, go across a whole river for you. You kind of get the point. I'm gonna come over not because yeah, okay, you're nice and everything, but not because, you know, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to have sexual intercourse tonight and trying to take you out and all this. No, because you're looking at me, I think you're nice, and I want to indulge in this. I'm not going home that night thinking, what if? Majority of guys, they see a nice girl walking, they're going home wanking, bro, thinking in their head. You've heard that saying, let's take a visual image. They're looking at the girl like this, getting some fucking weird creeps out there, weird sick people looking at the girl thinking, yeah, I'm not good enough to get her, whatever, but I'm gonna try and find someone like her on porn, innit? I'll go on porn and I'll find someone her, yeah, what she look like? Brunette, blonde, I was gonna say blonde eyes. Brunette, blue eyes, fucking, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, 5'7", yeah. There's some people that are trying to understand it. They go home and they wank and they get out and be like, oh yeah, I had sex with her. You've told your brain you've had sex with her. You've imagined that. Sickening, bro. Do you understand? Very bad things to do. You feel like a bum after. Okay, when I was younger, cool. Maybe like year 8 or something. Or year 9, oh, that girl was nice, whatever, like, probably had no chance. We're fucking idiots and young, but there's big men doing that. And I just think, like, okay, cool, maybe you think this girl's high level and whatever, she's so nice and beautiful and everything, but it's like, what do you have to lose, my friend? I've said before, and I'll clap you, innit? Clapping like the queen, bruv. That's what she does. She does that, innit? I'll clap you, innit? You gone over and said hi and you got rejected deeply, badly in your face. I'll clap you, innit? Respect. And the key with the what if and kind of being an opportunist and not falling for this regret feeling, thinking, oh, I should have done that, is because you're telling your brain, no. You're telling your brain, I'm better than this. You're telling your brain, no, like, this is a chance. Let's take it. You take this into other things in life now. Can you see how it works? Just by going, maybe chatting to a girl or going applying for a job interview, a job opportunity which you didn't think you were exactly right. You thought, nah, let me just put myself out there. I don't want to think, what if? What's the worst that can happen? I get the job, I reject it, or I start and I fail and I'm not good enough, and they kind of expose me or whatever. It's not to lie and everything. You know, science has shown that women are more likely to kind of look if they tick all the qualities rather than men. Men will just kind of see, yeah, I fit half of it, let's just reply. That mindset is men, in what is why some of them can go really far, because they kind of know they're working in progress. They know they're not at that standard yet, but they believe in themselves. They say, nah, forget this, what if, I'm just gonna do it and we'll see what happens. They put themselves in that environment, and that's very key to understanding. Let's just say maybe you're gonna do a collab with someone, yeah, their channel's much bigger than me, but I'm just gonna, you know, just put myself out out there, I'm not gonna think what if. I'm not gonna have that regret and say, oh, possibly, because how do you know what's gonna happen? How do you know? Imagine you send your thing out to 20 people and one of them gets back to you and that person introduces you to someone that becomes your editor and has a connection with someone there who comes on your podcast list just saying, somehow makes it pop off because their cousin watches rubbish like that. But you never would have known if you didn't put yourself in that situation. Take your opportunities. You have nothing to lose. As I said in one of the other videos, you're going to be back in your bed safe at night. Nothing's going to happen. Don't fear getting rejected. Don't fear regret. Fearing regret is the worst thing, because you'll be tossing and turning thinking what if, and you can't go back. You can't go back in time, my friend. Time is the most important currency we'll ever have. Time is the most important currency we will ever have. And I say it once, I say it twice. It is so important that you just try and take your opportunities. Yes, you speak respectfully if you want to go over. Even girls shooting, they should go over. Hello, like in all aspects of your life, not just going to move to someone. In everything. Forget about it's not gonna matter in a day, in a week, even probably a year's time. But imagine you went over to someone and, as I said maybe before, their sister knew their cousin who went to this random party, who knows this girl who somehow ends up to be the love of your life. That would have never happened if you didn't at least create that pathway, that link first. You would have lived 2 different lives from a parallel thing just on that one decision, because you never know what's going to happen. This would have went here and you could have met someone and lived a complete different life just from doing one decision that you wanted to do. And that's not to say to do things that you don't feel comfortable. If you want to do something, you should do it. There's no regret here. There's one life. This is what we do. Good vibes only. We take our opportunities. Forget it about what people say. It's not going to work. We're in it for the long game, as we know. Cool. But if you feels right inside of you and you want to do it, but there's things stopping you, there's people telling you no, forget about it. In 50, 70 years time, most of you people are going to be dead, bruv. It doesn't matter. You're spinning on a rock in space with a moon and stars in the sky. There's planes that can fly. Come on now, bruv. Come on now. Let's work. This is the one life we get. Let's go. There's no regret around here, boys and girls. I know there's some nice girls watching. You better no regret in it, so you have to DM me now. That's how it goes. Yeah, follow me in it. If you've got a big bum, we'll talk. We haven't got any time to think what if around here. No regrets around here. We just get up and we go in it. That's what we need to do. This is the mindset we need to adopt. This is the approach we need to take, because life is so short and you're never ever gonna get that time back. Be scared of time. Be scared. As Atulu said, me and him spoke on Snap the other day. Shout out Atulu. Come on episode 3 and come out episode 10. Legend. Love you so much. He is scared of losing time. He is so scared. And I was like, I resonate so well with that. We were talking in it. I hardly use my phone, whatever, but sometimes it's a good conversation. I'll put my 10 minutes, I'll be on Snap for. We'll talk in it. And he say, I'm scared, Kiri, of losing time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm exactly the same. Why am I gonna go out and see someone I don't even like, or jump out my house, or snake my workout just to have some instant gratification activity on a date with someone I don't even like, to try and have sex or something for 2-3 hours, travel there, we're talking 4, 5, 6 hours gone, when I could have just met my friend and done a workout for 1.5 hours, and maybe even work hard for 4, 5, 6 hours to put something in place, and then get an evening in the afternoon to go spend it with someone I proper like. Come on now, I'm not for show, I'm not enjoying. I don't like to go personally this is me speaking, I don't like to personally go to do these show places and have like fucking shisha dates and spend £100 on food and be like, yeah, this is so good, look at me, I'm in the shard, my life's going. Shut up, bro. That's more of a girl thing to do, innit? And people that like that and whatever, no problem, enjoy it, but that's not what I want to do. Kind of touching back to regret, not regretting my time and how I spent it. I've spent my time working out, I've spent my time meditating, I've spent my time working on my podcast for hours, paying and understanding employees and putting things in place so we can create a sustainable model for the future. I've spent my time wisely. I've spent my time speaking to my mum for 20 minutes. I would rather do that and kind of understand and I tell her, teach me in it, teach me something, let me learn in it. I watch YouTube videos about something. I've spent my time wisely. rather than doing nothing, instant gratification activities with my day, thinking, yeah, this is making me so happy now, but as I said, time will reveal all. I cannot understand the point of thinking what if or I should have done that. No, we work and we get up now. That's how I kind of would round this up in it. So let me know what you lot think about regret as a whole in the comments below. Really enjoyed making this one, and I'll see you in the next. Love and guidance.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.